Hello and welcome to this video. Today I will be previewing the Nations League semi-final tie between England and the Netherlands. The Netherlands are into the semi-finals after missing out on the World Cup, and I think they missed out on the Euros as well. So they are having a resurgence under Ronald Koeman, their new manager, who's previously been at Everton. And England get to the semi-finals after getting to the semi-finals of the World Cup, and then a tough group for both, really. But I'm really looking forward to this game. I really hate it when there's just no football to cover at all. I really get really bored. But unfortunately, that's something I'm just going to have to deal with over the summer. But we have this, which is something to look forward to after the Champions League was over. Liverpool, congratulations to them beating Tottenham 2-0. But now we focus on international football for a few days, and the first of which is Netherlands versus England. So Netherlands, they have beat in their group was I think it was France and Germany. So this was a really tough group. To be fair to the Netherlands, Germany ended up getting relegated, I think. France came second, and the Netherlands beat the World Cup winners to get into first place and into the semi-finals. So they beat Peru in September, and then they lost to France 2-1, beat Germany 3-0, drew with Belgium in an international friendly, beat France 2-0, and then a 2-2 draw with Germany as well, and that's how they ended up the campaign. But due to their win against France, I think that's how they topped the group, because of head-to-head games. And then since then, they had a 4-0 win over Belarus, and then a 3-2 defeat at home to Germany in the European Championship qualifiers. So that is how they have been doing. England, let's go back to how they're getting on. So after the World Cup, losing to Belgium in their final game in the playoff, they lost to Spain 2-1. I think Welbeck almost scored, or nearly scored right at the death of that one, but we lost 2-1, and I was thinking, oh my god, we're going to get relegated here. We followed that up with a 1-0 win against Switzerland in a friendly. That was pretty dire, to be fair, wasn't it? And then we had Croatia away, and I was expecting us to get beat here. It was a weird atmosphere, that game. It was when there was no spectators. We drew 0-0. We had chances to win. I think Rashford had a great chance in that one, and then this is where it changed for us, and I really did believe we could do something. Was the Spain game, and England were 3-0 up inside the first 45 minutes. I think that Sterling got a couple of the goals there, and it really did set us up for an amazing win. 3-2 it ended up, but what a win that was. And then a few days later, we had USA, and that was the Rooney testimonial game thing, and that was 3-0. And then we had the Sunday of November, the 18th, we had Croatia, and we were 1-0 down, of course, and then went on to win 2-1. And then since then, we had two qualifiers this year, 5-0 over Czech Republic, and then a 5-1 win over Montenegro. So the last two games we have met the Netherlands. The first one was last year in a warm-up to the World Cup. This was in March, 23rd of March 2018. Lingard scored the only goal of the game, and England won 1-0 in the Johan Cruyff Arena. Before that, the game before that, we played them and we lost 2-1. This was after our win against Germany in a friendly, and then we played the Netherlands. We went 1-0 up through Jamie Vardy, but then Janssen and Narsing got the goals to make it 2-1 to the Netherlands. That was before the 2016 Euros. So there's some familiar faces in the lineup for the Netherlands, as you would expect. So many similar faces. There are some big names. Also, a lot of English players who play football in England. But there's De Ligt, Van Dijk, Wijnaldum, Frankie de Jong, Donny van de Beek, who I'm a big fan of, Memphis Depay. So some really quality players there, as well as some players who play in England. David Propper, Ryan Babel, Nathan Ake, Patrick Van Arnold are all in the side as well. England's side, they have named their squad. In amongst the squad is Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Declan Rice, Jesse Lingard, Dele Alli, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Kyle Walker. So it's a really good core of what we had at the World Cup, with Jadon Sancho sprinkled in as well. So I'm really, really pleased with the squad we've picked. Jordan Pickford will probably be the goalkeeper. I expect a back four this time of Kyle Walker. With Trent Alexander-Arnold has had an amazing season. John Stones and Harry Maguire at centre back, or maybe play Joe Gomez. And then Ben Chilwell at left back. That seems to be his preferred over Luke Shaw. I don't think he's in the side. And in midfield, I think it would be Jordan Henderson and Jesse Lingard alongside Dele Alli. Although I was impressed with Ross Barkley of the 2 international games we have played so far this year. And then I would go with I think he'll go with Harry Kane, Sterling, and Rashford. But it'd be interesting to see whether he picks Harry Kane, because he didn't look match fit at all against Liverpool. He looked really, really off the pace. So it'd be interesting to see if he could play Rashford up front, or he could play Sterling as a false nine maybe and bring in Sancho, or Callum Wilson as well as another option. But we feel like we probably need Kane at his best, and I don't think he'll be at his best on Thursday night. It'll be interesting to see what we do there. But I'm really looking forward to this game. The winner will play Portugal versus Switzerland. That game is on Wednesday night, so they play before us, and it'll be interesting to see how they get on. But I expect it to be Portugal in the final. I think they'll have enough to beat Switzerland with the talent that they have. So Netherlands versus England. I think this one will be a tight game. I don't think there'll be a lot between it. I really want England to win so bad, and I will be covering this game live as a live stream watch along, so if you fancy tuning into that, I would be greatly appreciated for that. But I really hope England get the win, but I don't know if we will. I think that they'll beat us. I think that they will beat us. So I'm going to go 2-1 to the Netherlands. I really hope England get through, but I just can't see. I just have this funny feeling we're going to get knocked out of the semi-finals again, like we did in the World Cup. I know it's not the same as the World Cup or Euros, but I would be really, really pleased if we ended up winning this. A trophy's a trophy at the end of the day, and it would put a good step towards us maybe winning something bigger in the future. So I'm really looking forward to this game. I will be covering it, like I say, live on the channel, so feel free to watch that. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, of course, if you are new. Thank you for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.